Hello guys, it's Charge Yuki here, and welcome back to Pugnacia. We are on the, I guess you can call it the Sheep Island. It's a blue sheep! Well, you blah! You walking blueberry. Hey, I'm looking at you, you walking blueberry. Alright. Literally thanks to, test, I didn't even know if I was going to test it out legitimately on camera. But, I burped. But, we attempted to tame, a higher level glacial woolly rhino using the trike. And it ended up in failure, where we had to pull a rescue mission. And I did, in fact, at the end of the other episode, I did tame this featherlight that was featured towards the end of that episode. But in amongst of that failure attempts, and then basically killing it, killing the higher level rhino, I tamed this. A Bigfoot. And it's been, pretty useful. I've put a lot of the points into melee on purpose, as well as into speed, a little into health, but really it's all about the melee, because I mainly using it to gather stuff more than anything. But I said that we were going to attempt to test these guys out in an episode, so here it is. But there's more. Thanks to the basilisk, believe it or not, this is a max level tumultuous Rex. And yes, it's a male. Look at that beautiful melee. So much better than the one that we originally started off with. But just look at it. That's beautiful. But I'm just gonna keep it into a ball, because yeah, I'm gonna be breeding them, because we might sacrifice a bunch of these to fight bosses. And yes, I kept the same stats from the hybrid series. I did not change a flippin' thing. So gonna be unless we get, we tame those tameable bosses, you probably won't see million points of damage, let alone be, incredibly close. And we also very luckily tamed this one, but this one, I don't really know about this one, but let's just almost 5,000 right off the bat. And you didn't harvest any. Oh, there's a little bit of meat, but that was right click. That was right click with your little lightning ability. So that's the saber. It's not that the highest of level, so there's unless we get a really good level one, the only point of having it is to simply for for breeding purposes. If we get a really good male, otherwise we can use it to defend the area. I have no idea why the Rex and the basilisk is out. You get back in there, that's where you're supposed to be. And you're not even facing the right direction there, donut. Why am I testing the Rex out before I test out the one thing that I struggled for 2 episodes in a row to get? Good question, because I don't even know. Already quite speedy. I like this. Now we got about 14, 15,000. The highest that would go. That's probably what I should have done. I probably should have brought mutton. That probably would have been made the attainment for the Rexes so much better. But I took what I had. How much initial damage do you do? Alright, 58,000. This is the female though, at 97,000 for health. I could start breeding these right now, but I'm gonna wait until I officially make an actual decision on what I'm going to do for an actual base. We do know for a fact where we can get an artifact and collect quite a bit of metal. We do know that one. Alright, you wanna go do that route? I'll just do this. That's probably a very stupid decision, because now we got a Primo. We need to get out of the water. Yeah, we need to outright tame these. Tame ourselves, craft, if I kill these wolves, I might be able to just... I should just tame every single wolf on here. I should. That's a lot of arrows. I'm wondering if I... Alright. You're a glacial meg. Ah, you made me miss. That's right, be a dumb. I can't afford to lose these. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna leave those set there for a second. Sorry, Leech, you gotta go. Probably should have tamed that. Here's the problem. Can I split these? I'm gonna have to swim pretty far just to get to... I'm tempted to shoot this guy. Alright. We needed ocean creatures anyway. But to get a conflagrant, you need oil and silica pearls to get that. Hey, no burping in my face, dude. That's a bit fishy there. Alright. So... what do we get, though? 43 in the melee, it's not bad. 52 for crafting. I might actually go into that under... I might actually move to that area where I showed in the last episode. Considering if I'm going to have underwater creatures, I'm also going to have to try and set up something to try and prevent anything from getting in, as well as keeping some of my bigger creatures out. Speed 182, 167, 60, 189, 186 for melee. That's actually, I think that's actually pretty good. That's actually pretty good. Yeah, I'm not gonna... We need to get to our... which we weren't too far. It's the one thing that I actually hate about this area is that I can't always find it. Alright, I'm gonna grab my I should call you flashlight because you've been my number one go-getter here. That's not bad. I want to see, though. If we get a good charge going... Okay. Right click for the charge. 20k. For the initial attack, it's straight up, just, around 5. Really doesn't gather hardly anything without hitting C. And the snowballs do just as much. What level are you? There's so many of these primals everywhere. The wood collection though, the trike is good for collecting stone. And we collected quite a bit of that. Also thanks to the Bigfoot as well. The Bigfoot's been helping with that. I think if I was to tame these though, Shining Birdie, cause I have the Shiny mod installed. If I was to get these, thinking about it, cause I wasted that mutton back there, and I don't think I'm gonna go back there and get it. I think if I do tame one, I'm just gonna tame one, and then I'm just gonna go with that, and it'll be my pearls and oil gatherer. Don't mind if I do. I've had a Spinal spawn in here. I've had Berry spawn in here. Berries mostly. Okay, your charge doesn't break rocks. Bummer. So right now, when it comes to the basilisk, I think the only thing I'm really gonna do is put a lot of its basically any points that it does have, because it has quite a bit. I think I'm just gonna put it into health to make it a very tanky snake, and probably put a little bit in oxygen and speed, just to give it a little boost, especially if I was to take it out taming. When we get ready for that point, we stayed at one location, which is the cave, and so right now we're not gonna be going. We're only gonna go back there if we need something. But this is a good spot. I mean, we can collect a hell of a lot of mutton. I can leave. This could be a good teleporting spot if I need to get mutton. But I'm thinking. I think I'm pretty proud of this. I mean, we got 2 underwater tames right now. And looking at that right there, that right there, I'm just gonna tell you right now, with both the trike and the Bigfoot, that would I think it took me a little over an hour to gather about 800 narco berries, just with the Bigfoot and the track together. And that only took a few minutes, literally a few minutes in this episode. That is, I'm liking that so much right now. So what do I want to do? I'm going to put that much in there. Put a little there. We'll increase the weight just a tad. Increase the speed because why not? And then melee. It's all about the melee. Let's go with an even 40 for right now. I just like to have the same animations as the regular rhinos. It's so fucking awesome. But no, I'm hoping by doing that we can increase the amount of what we get. I'm happy with the Rex. No, it's not the max level one. I know I should be taking out the max level one, but think of this one where it was right then, for the initial bite and the initial attack, the lightning attack. About 15,000 for the lightning attack, and about, what was it, 56,000? You can assume that the max level is going to be double that, if not triple. Saber wasn't, as impressive. I mean, yeah, it's a low level, but it still can be useful, especially in gathering meats and such. Just running around, meat, fur, and hide, keratin, chitin, all that stuff. Stone gatherer. All around gatherer right here. But right now, this is what we got. This is what we're dealing with. These are our tames. I'm glad I stole Bronto eggs. And with our fastest flyer here, that was a success because of that, and that's how we got this. If it wasn't for this basilisk here, we would never have gotten both Rexes. And I almost lost the basilisk to the max level Rex. I nearly lost it, just like I nearly lost the Bigfoot to a Reaper attack, a Reaper ambush. So we're gonna be like, I remember in that series I did, I think I tamed a zombie or a conflagrant Rex right away. I don't remember. I know I relied on the bosses more often later on, but for the initial start, when you start fighting, when you get ready to start fighting bosses and stuff like that, these are good. Having a Rex or a Giga would be like a really good choice to have. And we need to tame one as well. So taming a Glacial Giga would be another thing. We got a Glacial Megalodon, so we'll be able to collect a lot of fish and a whole lot of other stuff that we're going to need later on. Possibly. I don't know, I might add other mods to this, but I think I might just stick to Pugnacia for right now. But we already got a colorful sort of creatures here that I'm quite proud of. We just need to find a proper place to call home, and I think we might have already found it, but it would take a lot of ocean defense, which means a lot of gates, which means a lot of thinking from me to be able to get that taken care of. So that's going to be a lot of trial and error if I choose to go and build there, and I might go do that. So without me, sorry, I've already been recording long enough. Alright, we got two teams. We've got our first conflagrant, which is the angler, and we've got the glacial megalodon. which is something we can also take down into the water right now. But we don't have, I don't think we don't have enough, nowhere near enough to actually make, damn it, to make scuba right now. We will eventually, but just not right now. So, possibly in the next episode or two, we're going to be looking to see if that we can make that place a proper home for these guys. Which means I'm probably gonna need a lot more crystal. Which means I'm probably gonna have to get on this little butte right here and hop back to the winter area, the winter biome, and just run around the map, gathering crystal and metal if I could find it. So, I'll see you in the next episode. Who said you could take a poo?